episode 32 of Factorio Space Age Deathworld Marathon, where we are learning about biter eggs and biolabs by kicking around some biter eggs and biolabs. And we have a bunch of uncommon ones now, because I found out that we could just dump these things into a recycler and get, not a whole lot of biolabs back, but occasionally a biolab, which means that with the quality in the recycler, we can be getting some upgraded biolabs back. I mean, yeah, here we go. They're pretty cheap. They're made from a whole pile of pretty accessible stuff, except maybe the capture bot rockets, which require bioflux, but that's fine. We do have a lot of biter eggs sitting around. Yeah, we're going to have to do something about that again, because we don't have the rest of the biolab stuff to... Yeah, we don't have enough bioflux to make the rest of the capture rockets to make all of these into biolabs, but whatever. The general situation is that we have a pretty stable launch facility on every planet. Yeah, Volcanus can launch rockets at will. This thing is jammed, and so we've got these little boxes that will start to clear a belt so we can have things run again. Oh, well, I guess that means, yeah, Volcanus has had trouble for not having enough blue chips, but the processing unit productivity will make that a bit easier. And then everything else is, yeah, getting intense, but still running, so that's fine. Yeah, you guys don't want to be always taking things off. We just want a stable sushi. Gleba is still running just fine, which I should be less surprised about. I mean, we did ask for a whole lot of biomass. Human is above Gleba with a lot of science at the moment. Is Gleba close to launching another rocket? Not really. Okay. Human, bring all this stuff over. Actually, leave the blue chips, because this is how Gleba is making its rockets. And then, yeah, just head back to Nauvis. Fulgora is still just doing, yeah, all of the science backed up, which is nice. Hopefully everything else is... Oh, everything else is also backed up. I did not expect that to happen. What are we... Oh, we backed up on Holmium again. Cool. Let's pretend that that is fine. Maybe that's why Fulgora has been struggling for all the other stuff. And then who else was... Grundorf was waiting for chips, which... Oh, we haven't enabled the schedule, but we've got a whole pile of stuff here that Nauvis also wants. And then Future is the ship that's going to go back to Fulgora. Do we have... Oh yeah, we have some things that Nauvis wants, some recyclers. I guess we can just get more recyclers at Fulgora. And we definitely need to also be rearranged... Oh, actually, do we have... We've not really got enough fuel for this, have we? Never mind. We definitely need to be... Now that we can automate things into ships reasonably easily from any of our planets. Let's just check that everything... We unblocked everything again. That looks fine. Fulgora... is this one... Hopefully... yeah, we're flowing again. That's fine too. Yeah, we will... We've got a couple of different things to do in different places to kind of stabilize this, but we are in the position of being able to move around at will, which is kind of nice. Do you have all... Not yet. Are you on the way? Yeah, we'll get back to that in a moment. Because, yeah, we want to figure out how to use these biolabs. They're a kind of big deal. They've got multiple module slots. We're going to need to figure out a better plan to get all of this science in. And I'm thinking something like... Yeah, let's just use this as a little design space for a bit. It's going to be fine. How many packs do we have? 5, 10, 12? Okay, so 12 packs. Actually, something like... Maybe something like this, with... So we can have a bunch of inserters here, a bunch of inserters here for 6 kinds of packs, and then a similar kind of inserter set up here for the others, and then pass them off. The thing is, yeah, these things, how fast are they? 9.1 with no beacons, as opposed to 2.8. I am starting to wonder about inserter capacities and speeds and things like that. Yeah, so we're moving from a death world to a kind of unalive world, in the sense that these biolabs are made with biter eggs. We still have to do something with all these biter eggs. And each biolab takes 10 biter eggs. So So maybe we've got like a council of biters inside these biolabs, with like 10 biters helping us decide what we do, or maybe there's a minority report thing where we have like a council of 3 that are kept in like a fetal subconscious state that are doing some hive mind thing. I reckon personally there's probably a Sam Rockwell deal of, we've got 10 biters in this biolab, we tell each biter that it can do the research job for us for a year before getting to go and see its family again, and then at the end of the year we just kill it and get one of the other 9 from a sub-basement level. But we also, yeah, let's just try and get rid of some of these, because the thing I'm wondering about is if we recycle all of these biter eggs, do we see this number go up or do we get spoilage? Because to be honest, either of those would be fine. This number is going up, which means we have, yeah, so we're not getting, yeah, we're only getting, what is that rate? 0.64 to 0.16, so we're getting an egg out every 4 eggs in, but then the quality, we need to throw like 5 eggs in to get an upgrade. So we're still looking at something like, yeah, we should be able to, if we see enough of these things, get an upgraded egg somewhere, which is kind of a big deal. Okay, give me a lot of these things. Where are the ships at? Future went back to, Human is here with, yeah, all of the bioflux is something we want a chunk of, thanks. And then Grondov, do you have the upgraded red ships? Yes. Do you have a decent amount of fuel? Also, yes. You have all the science we could want. That's fine. You can head back to Nauvis as well. Need to automate that later. Did you drop the things? Oh, no, we're going to keep you around there for a moment, aren't you? Yeah. So, wait, where are... yeah, we want this back. Yeah, upgraded biter eggs. This is a big deal because this is with enough eggs. How long do we have? 12 minutes? Fine. With enough eggs, this is a path to rare prodmod 3s, which with these biolabs, kind of huge deal. So I think we're going to go and do that before figuring out how the rest of this works. And we have, yeah, we're now also filtering spoilage out of, give me all of this stuff. We're now filtering spoilage out of, and I wanted these modules. Filtering spoilage out of the cargo landing pad, and there's some bioflux that went off, no big deal. We're filtering spoilage out of the chests with the agricultural science. It doesn't look like any agricultural science has gone off, which is cool. Let's actually figure out how to get to Aquilo? Oh wait, no, that's silly. We should research prodmod 3s. Those were the things that we just said we wanted to do, and we definitely have enough science to get that done, so that's kind of a big deal. Yeah, let's take, how far away is Grondolf? Grondolf is, okay, we're going to come back for it. We're going to set this up, get some things recycling, come back for stuff. It's going to be fine. Oh wait, we've still got, yeah, we actually want to leave one of these recyclers here with some of this in, and just fire some more biolabs into the wood chippers. What's worse than putting 10 unborn babies inside a building to do our science work for us? It's putting that entire building inside a wood chipper. We're going to be fine. Okay, whatever. Do we have recyclers, we have the modules. Oh, actually, let's take this other recycler because it's got the other modules. And then if we've faffed around for this long, have we actually got Grondolf in orbit? No. Okay, fine. Yeah, we're going to set this up by the patch because we still have, yeah, these other things that we need to work on as well. And by the patch, I mean the nests of which we have put a bunch of lasers and landmines around in case anything goes wrong, but then also still have, yeah, you guys are all you guys are going to spoil at some point, aren't you? That's fine. How can, I guess we just go through the middle here? Can we just unload the biter eggs? This is probably a thing that works. I don't know how it would work if we weren't going to do something like this. Yeah, we can unload all the biter eggs like so. That's fine. I guess we need some space over here because we are about to do some shenanigans. We want, wherever these recyclers are, let's leave a little bit of space on the input side, and then, yeah, get some more space before these landmines. Keep doing this kind of business. Yeah, it's in the right place, it's fine. Get all of these things, all the modules they could want, and then do this again. Actually, let's get some of these out of the way, I guess. That's all fine. Yeah, do this again on the other... Nope, not like that. On the other side. And then we want to run these guys... Run the outputs back over this way. Put them in a box. Put them in a box, and then anything that is less than rare quality can go back on this belt. Let's actually also get this running. Can we... Where would all of these fit? Here, and then another one like here or something. Yeah, because if we could just start to get these things recycling, I will be happier about stuff. That's, yeah, recycling all those things, that's fine. Okay, then we probably want all of this getting their inputs, but we don't need the power poles here. It looks like we have one more recycler going here, and then also, pretty importantly, all the guys that don't have rare modules still definitely want their other modules. Vertically flip this, and then just put it back in the same place. So we should now have a method for recycling all of these biter eggs. And then, okay, so we have hung around here long enough that we are going to get spoil. Oh yeah, because this all of the old bioflux spoiled. Okay, and we don't actually want to waste recycler time. Where did I, yeah, here we go, picked up some eggs. I don't actually want to waste recycler time on spoilage, but I would also like to use filters spoilage of any quality, so we can pull off all of the spoilage if anything does... Something just growled at me. Is there a worm around here? Oh, we've got a little expansion party. That's a thing we can deal with. We don't have the lasers in, which is fine. Oh, bots. Yeah, so that's fine. Do we just wreck these guys as well? I think we might. Because we might end up polluting them. They might end up pretty angry. It's fine. Yeah, we'll just... While in the middle of combat, add the lasers. We've got some other guys covered as well. So that's all pretty fine. Okay, take the lasers out. I think I can go near my biolabs with the lasers in... Or my biolabs. My converted nests with my lasers in. Actually, let's try it. We are experimenting about how these things work. We can pretty happily lose a couple of labs. We are not losing any labs. These are, I mean, we knew these were friendly. These lasers are, these lasers are also designed to specifically not shoot the nests, but also the landmines aren't going off. So, where did all the eggs go? Did that just work? Have we got, we've got 7... No one is containing anything. Some of these are still running. That worked better than I thought, and we've also just got the tech for prodmod 3 research. So how long do these eggs last? 26 minutes? Which is only like half the thing, because it's coming out of... Maybe it's coming out of the... Maybe it's lower freshness because it's coming out of the recycler, but maybe it's also because... Can we find any of... Yeah, these new ones. Whenever we get an egg out of here, this is nearly full freshness because we're working on the fresh eggs that have come out of these, you know, still quite happy and fresh... Yeah, baby factories. Fetus factories. We're just going to make sure that if anything goes wrong, biters gain consciousness in an active minefield surrounded by more lasers. And yeah, they're going to have a bad time. Let's have some more lasers over here, I guess. Let's get these two out the way. And that's a lot of beeping. Gleba. Okay, what do you guys have all the stuff you need? And I'm pretty happy for those to just run out and then die. Okay, let's see what Gleba was doing. Because... yeah, these guys have attacked a crane. Did we get an expansion? I put larger radars down here to try and scan out more places, which we are kind of doing. But... maybe we just took an expansion that we haven't seen. This is an expansion. This is why we put the radars down, to find things like this. In fact, if this is the expansion distance, the next one could very well easily be into the cloud. Yeah, we're going to have to go and figure out... I mean, the fact that it's these ones and the fact that we already killed some expansions around here and these nests that do look like they're still expanding, I think we have to go and blast a bunch of these dudes. Maybe this is forest expansion? Whatever, that's a thing we have to deal with later. Does Grondolf have... yeah, give me all these. Give me all of these modules. Give me a number of the speed modules. Yeah, and then... Human, you were taking stuff back to Gleba so you could launch rockets. Give me, I guess, more bioflux, whatever. And then I don't think we're going to need... more bioflux for a while. Future is getting stuff, and it's fine. Yeah, we're getting launches together. Grondolf is... why was Grondolf here? Oh yeah, it was delivering all... yeah, okay. We want to go and get... yeah, 47 minutes. I think if we are upgrading these to rare, we can... leave those for a while. Hopefully the position doesn't fall over, but even if it does, it's fine because we've got more. And we have 8 biter eggs, which we can upgrade to prodmod 3s, which is kind of a huge deal. Give me... where can we do this? We can do this here. I don't have any of those, but bots do. I had something... oh yeah, I was coming down here to give... all of the bioflux that I had. Do I want to give away all this bioflux? I don't think I do. I think I want to get rid of this request, and then I want to leave you some decent amount of bioflux with which to make more capture rockets, because the thing about making more capture rockets is we can then make... oh, you actually need more biter eggs. Oh well, capture rockets are... okay. In that case, we are going to unlimit... rare spoilage? Oh, that was the bioflux going off. Okay, it's fine, yeah. Just unlimit this box, turn all that bioflux into capture rockets. We'll do something with it later. The thing we want to do now is turn this into rare prodmod 3s, which is huge. We could put quality modules in here, but like we don't have rare unlocked yet, so whatever. Just go a bit faster, it's going to be fine. And then, very exciting, I was not expecting to get to... I was not expecting to get to upgraded prodmod 3s for quite a while, and the ability to do this now seems pretty huge. Like, what even is the productivity on this? 16% productivity. So we are going to jump from the 18% productivity... oh, we've used all our science. We're going to jump from the 18% productivity that our labs currently have. We are going to bypass 4... like, this is what we might have socketed the Biolabs with, which is 36% productivity. And we are going to jump... okay, we're not actually going to jump all that because we don't have enough of the prodmod 3s yet. But, yeah, we can do some kind of design with all of these. Give me modules, give me beacons, because that's going to be the rest of this plan. I think we want, for a start, beacons here and here, and then I think also a beacon here. And then speed module, all these things. Copy this, so we can have another set of these things like so. And then the rest of the plan is to be able to copy this to here. Yeah, these ones went the wrong way, didn't they? And then drive these belts around the outside over here, which I like a lot. Okay, can we power some of these things on just so we can see what speed we would get when we did... Okay, we haven't powered all these things on. And also we would have another beacon like here. Maybe? And what speeds have we got? 44 and 53, which is pretty crazy. Oh, did anyone have any other stuff that they wanted to drop down? Human? No, Human does have enough to go back to Gleba, but maybe we're riding Human back to Gleba. You wanted to... Yeah, give me... Oh yeah, we will, because we're going to do some upgrade stuff. Give me the prod ones as well. I don't know really what I want. It's fine. Drop some science. That's cool. Go back to Volcanus. I don't think we've needed these anymore. We've already got some. Cool. Yeah, cool, whatever. Yeah, because the other thing I'm thinking about is these labs are not particularly fast, but we need to roughly double the overall size of this thing because the Biolabs in a big deal have 50% drain. So, how much are... There's 4 simple blocks here of 53 and 44, so about 100, more or less 100. And we've got 8 across the top here. Okay, so if we can compare 100 to whatever this block does, and it is symmetrical because we don't have the beacons in the middle, which is nice. 12 and 12, 16, 16, also 12, 2.8. Okay, so for these two and these bottom two on 12 each are going to add up to 48, and then we've got 32, and then we've got like another 5. So that's 85, 48, 32, 5, 85. Yeah. Okay, so this block of 2 Biolabs is roughly the same output as these 8. Well, this quarter, which means we need to do this thing twice to get twice the size of this one. Does that fit? Can we make that fit? What is this water? Where does this water go and what does it do? Can we run it down here instead? Oh, it does the... Yeah, it does acid and explosives and things like that. This is the other Gleba tower. That, I mean, that is... And they're also just wrigglers. Like, we could have actually left defenses here and had these guys do a decent job of just, like, the Tesla towers would probably have held this. Yeah, this is also why we set the expensive radars back, because we didn't really want to lose the expensive radars. We're going to have to go to Gleba at some point. I would like to get the Biolabs done, and then I guess we go to Gleba. If this water pipe can not be in the way, then we could have this setup running, because we want 2 of these, right? But we also want the second one to be roughly here. And I think all of that... I mean, we could just line this up. We've got 1,000 bots. We are not super concerned about... Oh, hey, it fits. Amazing. Okay. In that case, let's cut... Maybe we also want to re-engineer some of the way these science lines connect. But I think the first thing we're going to do is just cut all of these off, so that we can attempt to drain some of the science out, so we don't have quite so much science to move around. Other things we're going to have to do... Oh, actually, this actually might work fine. Could we could even do this with a... Oh no, we can't quite do it with... We would need a blue belt because of the way these beacons are lined up. But the thing that strikes me is... Yeah, if we have a spoilage-coded filter, we can actually get all of the spoilage out of all of these biolabs individually, if there is any spoilage. So that's a nice way of doing that. And then over here, I am still worried about inserter throughput, so I think we're going to do double inserter thing. And then if we do... Yeah, if we do double inserters there, multiple inserters here, we should be able to grab all this stuff in a way that is fine. Alt-D is what I wanted. Have we... we actually didn't clear out anywhere near the amount of science that I was hoping we would. Yeah. Green science, please clear yourself out. Red science, also please clear yourself out. Is this Gleba again? Gleba getting a third turret destroyed. That is a thing we're going to have to attend to. Also... Oh, we had a biter egg pop. Where was that biter egg? Was there one biter egg in here? Oh well. Let's see how bad the Gleba situation is. We did want to go back to Gleba. This is... Yeah, these are all of... This is all of the Yamako. Yeah, the Yamako are the... Oh, maybe it's these nests. Yeah, we're going to have to go back to Gleba. I do want to get all of these biolabs rearranged before we do that, though. But that means I also need to figure out how all of these are going to connect. Like, if we could run these underground, then we could have another 3 belts. But we also need to either split this or run this back down and back up, which sounds like it would be a pain. In here could also be kind of annoying, because if we want to do both of these here, that means this needs to leave, so we can do that. Maybe we futz around with this for a bit. Oh yeah, and then this section here is going to be a problem, because we can't... We would have to do something like this to be able to get this guy too, but then there's only one here, so maybe... this is around the wrong way. Maybe we do something like this, which I dislike, but then these are all still going to have to go under this beacon. And I like this beacon here because it's hitting 4 things. Which also means these 2 have to go here, which means these have to go underground again. Why are we not... Oh, well, all these are also in the wrong direction. Things that we mirrored, I guess. So I don't like that a whole lot, but it is going to work. And then we want to do the same thing over here. Let's have bots just start to quietly unpack this entire thing. Is that the last of... Yeah, that's the last of the Gleba towers. Okay, got to get back there and do a thing. But then this whole mess here makes me want to not actually... Yeah, like this top side is going to be fine, but I think we want to put... How would we do that, though? If we had a splitter here, that does 1. How do we get all 3? I guess we would move some of these back because we can. I might think about how we're going to fit all of this together, and then bring it back when we've got a layout for these guys that we like. I might also do... Yeah, we did need some more biolabs, didn't we? Because we have 2 more biolabs, but this plan calls for... my bot's on, an additional 4 biolabs. And then we also need to get some of this bioflux back over to the patch. We need to get some more eggs out, get more modules upgrading. Do we actually have the very exciting 12 prodmod rares, which is super nice? Okay, yeah, layout designing time, I guess. 22 prodmod 2s. Let's find out. I guess all these ones, actually these ones in the middle are going to be the ones which are prioritized by receiving the inserters, but also the ones that are getting the most speed boosts. Are these all on... Yeah, these are all speed 51s now that we've got these upgrades in. Where are they? Oh yeah, bots are also just bringing stuff. And I also confused myself by trying to figure out what was going on this belt and being lost and thinking I'd missed one of these science lines. And it turned out, you know, it's the other kinds of science we don't have yet, so that's cool. And then also, having said the spoilage was going to go, well, spoilage, agricultural science was going to go around the outside, changed my mind and ended up finding out that it was going to go just through here to these boxes in the middle, which I'm also kind of okay with. And then we should make sure that these are, and then Gleba a landmine is destroyed? Where did I have landmines in Gleba? And why? Oh, okay. Something in Gleba has broken. Maybe everything? We backed up on LDS. We've got... Okay, so I mean, at least Human can go back to Gleba probably, and just pick up some stuff that's going to be useful. I think we were going back to Gleba... Oh yeah! We knew Gleba was busted, because we knew that all of these cranes have been destroyed, and we need to go and ruin some dudes' homes. That's all fine. All of these... Let's actually check that everything... Oh yeah, this belt has nothing on it, because of course it doesn't. And then everyone is running... Does everyone have what? Why don't you have military and blue science? Oh, because we made a space to get that other spoilage-seeking belt out and moved. And we have Biolabs. We have Biolabs doing things other than... You should definitely have... Oh, we missed a couple of inserters. This is a fixable problem. All these power poles are ugly. In a way that I feel pretty bad about. Didn't we copy... I guess we copied some, but not the others of these. Okay, whatever. As long as we've got the Biolabs running, and it looks like the Council of Enslaved Biter Fetuses are doing the research that we require. Okay, let's... I mean, then, are all these guys running? They are. So... 6, 7 things, walls taking damage. We should be able to see in our, for example, 1 hour timeline of how much science output we're doing. It's probably further down because we have been offline for a while. Why? Why were we not able to see our science process? Here we go. This was the 200 science we were pretty happy doing a while ago, and we have jumped to 800 science a minute? Really? I mean, we'll take it. And I guess we were just, yeah, we're limited by red and green now, because everything else is built up on the belt. Oh, also, we were limited by blue at some point, weren't we? Because we don't have... Yeah, we can do all of this better as well now. We can go rare speed mod 3s in all of these guys, just speed up. I don't know if we're going to have the red circuits for this, but also whatever. And then also, these ones never got the prodmod 2 upgrades. So maybe these 1.8 to 1.3, maybe these keep up with the amount of... Maybe the engines keep up, maybe they don't. Do we have steel boosting this in the logistics network somewhere? Maybe. Yes, we do. Here, the exact thing we're mousing over. It's fine. Okay. So we've boosted blue. We can boost red and green by going blah, 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 and then speed mods, put another speed mod in a couple of these things. We've boosted our science. And then we can figure out things like how to get to Aquilo, which will be nice. Okay, we're going to do another eggs run. We've also got the fairly odd situation on Mindtech that something blocked up somewhere, and then we weren't manufacturing ammo, and then we collected a whole lot of rocks that we didn't necessarily need, so now we're yeeting a pile of these rocks out. We've still got full belts, and because of that, the storage was backed up, which meant that we did not have any ammunition manufacturing happening, and so now we're taking damage because I think we've rescued it though. I think these rocks which we are yeeting off the belt, and in fact, are you circuit conditioned? Because we could also just circuit condition you in here to say enable when these rocks that we want some of but not many are greater than, say, 20, which is still a lot, right? It's going to be like four rows of this, but that also should give us enough space. And then we can just also get some of this out of the way. And then, yeah, we're not in a position to lose this thing. We kind of, I mean, is that true? We probably don't need the ice and Fulgora, whatever. Let's continue the eggs run. Yeah, so some of this agricultural science is a bit sketched. It's only got a couple of minutes left, but that's probably still fine. Hopefully we can get... Yes. I think we're going to be able to use it up. I think it's going to be fine. We are in the nice position where we are researching how to get to planet Aquilo pretty quickly, and we're limited by red science? Okay, we can be limited by red science. That's fine. We just take some of these, we put it in some of these other spaces. Yeah, it's fine. And then we've probably run out of eggs again. Do I want to do another eggs run before we go to Aquilo? I don't think we do. I think we go to Aquilo, go to Gleba. I think we just leave this. I think we just go to Gleba. I think we rescue our situation. We put those cranes back. We've got to get the rest of this agricultural science running if we're going to be doing this. So, actually, human... Do you even have the fuel for this? No. No one else is near... Yeah, okay, so we kind of have to wait. Okay, in the absence of being able to go back there, I think we're going to automate a couple of other things that we have had sitting around in the options of things we can do in Nauvis for a while. I don't want this one. I want a nice little rounded corner like that. Yeah. We are going to do another of these little logistics request flower patterns with a request box in the middle. And yeah, we've got actually 4 more biolabs than we need. We are not going to need these biolabs for anything. Oh well. And realize we put it in... Oh no, we can do... I guess we can do it on the other side. We can have storage box here, storage box here. What we want is barrels. It's not actually true. What we really want is cliff explosives, which still, yeah, does still need barrels. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, good. So, you request all the barrels, because I don't know if we actually have any barrels in storage. Oh, grenades. Do we have grenades in storage? That's going to be a thing we can get fairly easily, right? Like, just grenades there, grenades in storage, done. And then also, yeah, we're going to request steel. Probably only like 40, because no, let's even back it down to 20, because we're not going to need all of this stuff. And then like so is how that's going to set up. And then the other thing we want, which we have not automated yet, is atomic weapons, which is pretty exciting. Can we prodmod these or anything like that? We can quality mod them. Sure. What does actually cliff explosives do? Range? It doesn't affect the area of effect. I don't think quality cliff explosives is going to achieve anything. However, in here we do want to be requesting, let's say 200 of... I mean, let's also boost the explosives request, because we've got a lot of things using it. And then the other thing was blue chips, because RCUs are no longer an item. Probably just 20. I don't know how many of these things we need. 10, 100 uranium. It's actually got quite a long crafting time. I think this is going to be a good use of our resources. So yeah, so we're going to have cliff explosives, even though we don't particularly have anything to do with them. We're going to have a source of nuclear weapons, which is fine. We've got a whole lot of this stuff being delivered. We can have whatever quality nuclear weapons means. And do we... I think this just means... Like, I don't know what else we're doing with this nuclear fuel, and also the nuclear fuel is set up in a way that 3/4 of our nuclear fuel we can blast into nuclear weapons, and then we are still prioritizing into our nuclear fuel, and then we've got all of this Coverix stuff. So Coverix is running again. That's nice. It's completely fine. I think maybe we want to have a bit more support, given that we are turning this into a pretty intense crafting area. And then, okay, can we find a place we can? So we can do that. Yeah, things. We've got progress. We've got how much of, yeah, this amount of calcite, which we can turn into cliff explosives. We're already quarter of the way to discovering how to get to Aquilo. That's wild. Slightly sad noises. We have lost a pile of... Actually, you in particular want to be moving here, so that I guess we're not really blocked by anything, are we? We're blocked by not having green science. That is not necessarily what I expected. But we do have... Oh, green science because inserters. Because... construction speed or because insertion speed? This has got to be construction speed, isn't it? In which case, have yourself two quality modules. Yeah, it's going to be fine. We are going to be making more of this. It's going to be good. Yeah, sure. And then are you actually... We're down to the inserter capacity limit, which is also down to the number of gears we're making. So I guess we can also do... do we even have regular prodmods around the place anymore? Whatever. It's fine. Yeah, we need to design some more ships to do more things between these existing planets in a more reliable way. We don't want to be doing this whole waiting for things to get their fuel together. It's just not great. And in the meantime, we've run out of agricultural science. We're doing other still useful sciences. Yeah, we've got Sour Sun, congratulations, you are a platform. We will figure out how we're going to build you and get some stuff done later. Whatever. In the meantime, still waiting for Human to get some fuel. I reckon this area of the base over here, where we are, yeah, not making... Oh wait, did we delete... I don't think we deleted a box of copper ore. Yeah, but we are not really running this section of the base a whole lot. Even though we could be. Oh, we're actually only taking one lane from that. And the rest is going into... The rest is coming from the outpost mining. I'm completely fine with that. Yeah, we're doing some smelting. We're eventually in this area... going to do the same with the coal. We're just going to blast this coal. It's going to be fine. Yeah, we're making some chips over here and we're making some LDS over here, and they're both pretty bad. In that we've got a rare prod mod... Well, we've got rare speed mod 3s, and we're just going to upgrade all of these things. And also, what have you got? Uncommon module 1? That's no good. You guys better get some better modules. And then we've also got... just rare prod mod, well no, uncommon module 2. So we're going to get some rare prod mod 2s because we've got all of these, and we're just going to trade power grid for bonuses because I'm pretty sure this is all going to work. This was previously well ratioed, it's probably not now. And then what modules have you guys got? Just uncommon module 1s? Yeah, we're going to do the same thing. We're just going to smash... I'm pretty sure we have a lot of these. We might not have a lot of these. And also we've got extra productivity through this because there's an LDS productivity research that we've got a couple of tiers of. But everything is going better, and we are... Bots aren't even asking for these things, and we're not even using all the LDS, so that's all better, other than the fact that we just blasted the mining and should probably put it back. And the only place that we have big drill mining... Actually, do we have... Maybe we have this one on radar. Oh, this one is completely out. Amazing. In that case, you no longer enable or disable, and the stone train, if we send you there, can maybe not actually quite. Okay, yeah, go back here, because yeah, because we're unloading this train front to back. The this whole thing of evenly enough dividing between carriages isn't going to work. But we wanted something like, yeah, something like this. We'll remember to delete that again later. It'll be fine. And then here, like, actually, let's spread these guys a bit out a bit more. And then also let's upgrade their modules to rare prodmod ones, which we absolutely do not need. Yeah, we can't actually see what their stats are until they've got those upgrades in. Fine. And then we're actually only making one yellow belt of this. We only needed one yellow belt of stuff out, which is really not that much. And in fact, we can... Oh, there is a little bit of copper back over there. We are going to make sure we get all of that. Rotate this 17 times like we're a dog trying to figure out how to sit down. This is going to cover the entire patch in a way that I kind of don't care about the specifics of. And we're just going to put all this stuff on a belt. We're going to get, you know, less drain. What is the drain on these things? Resource drain 50%. We've also got some productivity. We're also putting a rare prodmod 1 in it, so that's nice. Maybe they would like some power. Can we go this way? Okay, so now all these things should be powered. We should be able to fully mine out this patch with some better mining drills. Let's connect it with big power poles on this side as well, because that's a nice thing to do. And yeah, we've made that better. And then also let's take this... Yeah, I mean, we haven't even... Everything was full. That hasn't even interrupted anything. This coal mining, we also only needed one yellow belt of coal. Interesting. So we're just going to go... Here's a miner. Here's a miner. More mining drills. Let's do 4? Sure, why not? And then did we did put that in a place where we can just get all of this on the belt. We're making things better. Is this... I think this counts as better. Okay, and then somewhere down here... Wait, did we... Are you actually empty? Why are you not empty? Because we've got a whole pile of wall, because we're filled on military science. Okay, I would like you to not have all the stone. Are you going to the near one? You are. Good, because I want to get rid of that construction completely, but then I'm also going to figure out what we're going to do with the stone, and it's just going to be... Don't worry about it. It'll be fine. We're never going to see it again. Actually, the other thing I did want to do is... I don't think we have any use for copper ore whatsoever. So, we are going to do a request chest. None of these places are actually... Yeah, we're going to have to put it up here because I would prefer that it take priority. But then we can also... Yeah, that's not really going to work, but this one will give it priority. And we are going to request just 50 copper ore. Are you actually in... Oh yeah, you've got a robot port right here. And this will... Like, when we deleted this belt, we got a whole bunch of copper ore in the logistics supply, which will make me unhappy. This will clear that out. In fact, this one we won't need. Maybe we... Yeah, okay. We're going to change our mind on this again, because that's a cool thing to do. We are going to make sure it goes on both sides of the belt to take priority over both of these, regardless of how the smelting is, like, loaded or drained or whatever. And then did the coal get fixed? It did. We are successful. Oh, we've got a thing making a bunch of... Yeah, whatever. We're going to clip some of that out and then not worry about it. Sure, this can all go as well. We will... Forget about that wagon crafting. We're probably just going to do bot crafting stuff again. Speaking of which, I actually had some coal in my inventory, didn't I? And some iron. Cool. I think a thing we can do, and I think we can do it, say, here, like so. Sure, why not? One of the other recipes of things we unlocked recently is artillery, and this needs stuff we do not have here. We need calcite, we need tungsten. Yeah, we don't have any tungsten. I'm not even concerned about using up the calcite. Maybe we just... Rocket capacity 10? That's not particularly good either. I think we probably want to be moving around tungsten beams for that. Which is... Show me a tungsten beam. Rocket capacity 250, which works out to... Okay, if we were artillery shells, what would we be? 4 tungsten plate. We can do a quality thing? We probably will do a quality thing. Quality. Quite slow to craft, needs radars. I don't remember if we've automated radars or not. More damage is probably nice. Oh yeah, because we will need multiple shots per nest, because these are doing a couple of hundred, like 1,000 damage per nest, and the nests at this point, with the evolution that we've got, are several thousand hit points. 3,000 hit points, roughly. So we might need more than one shell, so actually, if this quality doesn't make a difference between needing 2 shells and 3 shells, or 2 shells and 1 shells, then it might not actually matter. Whatever, we're going to set this up anyway. Request chest here, please have the requests. Do we actually want artillery on this planet? I think we're probably going to be doing artillery stuff on Nauvis. It does strike me as a sort of thing we might want to be doing. But yeah, we're going to need radars. I don't know if we've automated those yet. Calcite we have, but I mean, mostly it's the tungsten plate. So we need to put some tungsten plate in orbit from Volcanus, which is fine. And then this is all ready to go. Oh, you was going to look at the wagons and stuff as well, wasn't I? Artillery wagons need, yeah, also tungsten plate. I guess we just automate that here as well. We can wedge that in here. In and out. Artillery... That's about capture rockets. Oh yeah, because artillery wagons are technically a vehicle. I mean, what do we get if we do this better at quality? We get better range at quality. Can we do... the refined concrete would be a thing that would be difficult for us to do at quality, but I think we're just going to make some of these with quality. Maybe we could put a recycler... Could we do this with a recycler somewhere? We have not set this recipe yet, so we could grab all of this and put it, say, here, in a manner that allows us to get a recycler around this box. Is that the way we want to do it? I think we actually want these to be the other way around, so that we can go output box here, input box here, except we still... Yeah, we're going to change our mind about this again. Can we have... Because I'm trying to figure out how to have a recycler just put things directly in this box, but then also have this recycler available to... Yeah, where's a long-handed inserter? We must have a long-handed inserter around here somewhere, haven't we? Like one of these ones. Show me one of these guys. Yeah, you put your stuff in there, you recycle into this box, but then we also want another... I guess if we're just going to uncommon, it's fine. But if you are artillery wagon uncommon... We could actually force this up to rare? I think we can actually... Yeah, I think we can insist on getting rare artillery wagons. Like, we're only going to request stuff for... Okay, 450 engines. Let's back that off a bit, buddy. 200 of these, 450 concrete, we can get this down to, you know, only 100. We're going to use all of these later anyway. Yeah, sure, whatever. And then, yeah, you're not going to be able to make your stuff because you don't have... We actually didn't have the engines either, did we? And you don't need rail stuff or other locomotives or artillery shells or things like that. We just need to get engines into the network. But then also, this one wants to be use filters whatever less than rare. And this one as well. And now if we... Actually... Don't we have over here? Yeah, we do. If we put a belt here, then we can have a box here, and this we will use filters for engines because there are also pipes on this belt. And now we can have engines in the logistics network, which is nice. And now we've got everything we need to be recycling our way up to rare artillery wagons, which give us extra range, which is nice. And we've nearly finished blue chip productivity, which is nice. And we have now finished blue chip productivity, which is nice. What are we complaining about not having? Oh, we don't have one of these chests in the network. Did that immediately go? I don't think it... Oh wait, no, it got trashed. That's what these things are. I put it in a box that had a recycler looking at it, ready to trash anything that we didn't want. Good job. Okay, so blue science is kind of going. Electric damage is also going. Gleba is still dead. I was going to do something else. We did the cliff explosives, we did the nukes, we've done a whole bunch of artillery. There's a little bit that's sticking out there, which we will fix. We've got the artillery automation as soon as we want to do anything with that. We've got a little bit of concrete in the tank on the area, which is now going to be the wagon crafting area. We've got... Oh yeah, this is the thing I was getting rid of, wasn't it? Yeah, you need to now head back. Is that true? I think you actually want to head to... You are going to the wrong one again. Okay, yeah, just head back and offload whatever's there. And in the meantime, we will... Remember that there's still some wall here, which we can use, that the bots can go and get. But the rest of these mining drills are done. And this entire train station... Nope. We got too much of the rail network that we didn't want there. Can also be all done. So yeah. That's nice. Yeah, these we just did this also to help clear out this patch, which was kind of the goal. So, expanded patch, that's nice. Human almost certainly... Actually, let's check whether or not these other... Yeah, we're starting to get some useful stuff here now, aren't we? Send this one back to Nauvis. I probably should have checked whether a thing was going up. We can also go back to Nauvis, and then Human has, yeah, a decent chunk of fuel, has some other blue chips which we're going to take over to Gleba. Is that true? I'm not sure this is going to be true at all now at this point. Oh wait, I've now got to get rid of all my stuff again. Where did my request boxes go? Do I have more request boxes? Do bots have... Bots don't have those. Why not? And where are we making such things? Oh, here. Could you make... Oh, you're trying to make passive providers. You don't have any steel. That is a problem we should be able to solve. You've got a box like this. Why do you have the red chips going into the steel box? Whatever. Things that don't actually matter. Yeah, we're gonna get rid of our infantry because all this stuff we're going to want later, but not right now. We're not going to be able to take our ammunition either. But I think we do another eggs run. Eggs, eggs, eggs. How many eggs do we have? Yeah, that's enough. You guys just done. These 18 biter eggs aren't just the eggs we need for the 19 prodmods. This thing also has a 50% productivity bonus, so we're going to end up with, I don't know, like another 5 or 6 prodmod 3s left over, of which I have no particular plans. Sure, it's all running more or less at the speed of green science, and maybe also, oh no, it looks like we're not fully tapping blue, so we're going to continue to do this thing where we will insist that green science goes a little bit harder. Sure. Let's get to human, and then let's travel somewhere and fix some problems. So having talked about Gleba a bit, we're not even going to go there. We are going to go to Fulgora. We are going to Fulgora. We started going to Gleba a bit because there was the automatic schedule, so I've added some things to like not automatically go to the next place. But I thought I would check in on Volcanus, and it's not jammed, it's just completely dead in a way that I was not expecting. And turns out, yeah, one of the things that was probably eventually going to happen is we just dropped, we have completely, no wait, we haven't run out of calcite at all. Have we just run out of, these ones have run out of calcite, and these were the ones that were running through the power grid. And so now we have, super interesting. Okay, are we at the place? Okay, just stay here at Fulgora while we fix the other thing, because I think through an interesting quirk we can actually fix this reasonably easily. It looks like we've just completely disconnected the two electrical networks in a way that was a bit silly, because this one is still fine, because this one has, okay, we were already at the map, Fulgora, Volcanus. Yeah, we had the other power grid over here that was doing everything that it needed to, of which the calcite is still completely fine, and these guys are barely being tapped. Nauvis, we don't care. Whereas over here, yeah, we have only just we should have been fine? Yes, the goal here was just to reconnect power to, in particular, this roboport, so that we can grab all of this stuff again and move these around. And did that get in the right place? I think we put it in the wrong place, and as a result would have, yeah, this is going to do something that we like, and then we can have, we're still in build range. The other, oh yeah, okay, we were building through, sure, whatever. We ditched the other electric mining drills that we no longer needed. Okay, and then I think over here we run this with a more normal priority thing. Let's have one of these, and let's go, yeah, we've got 3 lanes, so we can go filter all of these on the right, which is going to prioritize away from this bit of power grid, but also that's fine because we are planning on having so much of this that it doesn't actually matter. But we are also putting the highest priority into the ones that are just going to disappear the fastest. So I think we might fix that by doing a nasty hack job and running, yeah, what are you doing? Are there any places that you are mining that we haven't otherwise got covered? No. Great. So you're going to get in here and we are going to do a nasty hack and it's going to be fine and we're not going to worry about it. There we go. We have not powered things, but we have fixed the Volcanus calcite problem. Interesting. Yeah, I was not expecting that to be a thing. I was wondering if we'd run out of plastic or something, and we had, but we'd run out of plastic because we'd run out of calcite. Where would we next be mining? I guess over here, which we've already cleared. It's fine, we're not going to worry about it. Fulgora, there were a variety of interesting things we were going to be doing on Fulgora. drop to planet Fulgora. Actually, there was a thing we wanted to do in Gleba at the same time. One of the reasons why we are in Fulgora and not Gleba is, yeah, that's the noise of me landing somewhere else. Yeah, we kind of don't really care if this is running or not, because we've got other useful techs to do, and learning how to get to Aquilo would be fine, except we also don't have the things we need to do to get there, and also, we never set this request on the rare shotgun making stuff. Mostly because I didn't want to take steel away from the rocket launchers, but now we can also add the steel request at rare of just like 10. And now we can be making the rare tier 2 shotgun shells, so when we do get to Gleba, we'll have a little stash there of things we can deal with. All of this is jammed again. Don't even really mind, whatever. Fulgora things. There were a couple of things we wanted to do in Fulgora. First of all, yeah, all largely related to this all stopping, and then things getting jammed up. Do we even have... Did Grondolf... Because I kind of want to send... I didn't necessarily want to send all of those down, but I guess we're sending a lot of these down. I think Nauvis still has... It has enough military and... yeah, it has enough of these two. And do we have fuel? Yeah, I would really like to reorganize this so that we don't have to worry about manually arranging all of this fuel stuff. But we are... You have given away everything you wanted? Yeah, you get to go back to Fulgora where we currently are and do the science taxi thing. Oh wait, was Hyoman also at Fulgora also doing the science taxi? Yes. So we've given Fulgora a whole lot of extra launches to do, including... cool, whatever. I'm sure it'll work out fine. Yeah, things we wanted to do at Fulgora. First of all, some of the problems we're having relate to having done all the science and then all of this stuff just backing up. And I think what we can do instead of that is... If we had... Oh wait, where's all my stuff? Did I leave all my stuff in Fulgora down here? Looks like it. Yeah, if we prioritize in here, then I think the thing I want to do is, and maybe we can run it this way, probably not that far. I would like a recycler, please. And I would like a recycler to have quality... Yeah, I mean, I probably could have just done this from the map rather than wandering over here to find these things. I would like rare quality 2 modules. So, one of the ways we're going to deal with Fulgora having too much stuff is by just straight up recycling away any kind of... let's move you down. And let's go input priority from one side. This is going to use the uncommon stuff first, which I think I'm okay with. And then I think we want to just go uncommon on the left. This is not necessarily how I wanted to... Yeah, this the other left. And then also rare. Sort out any rare or higher, because we are in a situation of thinking about having... Yeah, having qualities of things that are higher than rare. Okay, so you guys get in there, and that should be the same... That should be the same prioritization, other than the fact that we now have some places where we can just have another box of rare holmium plate. And this should also... Okay, so we actually want output priority on the other side. It's very important that we go into the science build first. So the science build is going to get everything it needs. All of these are also logistics supplies, so we could request them if we wanted them. But now we are upgrading this stuff. Can we also... Let's take off the input priority. So we can pull from both of these chests, and the idea is we can use both of these assemblers to use up the holmium, which we are still making too much of, but we've also got some other ways of venting holmium. Actually, I did want to check on... Yeah, cool, cool. Everyone likes having way too many green chips, it's fine. Yeah, we've made all the prodmods. The science is now going at the rate of prodmods. Down here, these guys are also a way of venting holmium, which are not happening with quality modules. So get these quality modules in here. Yeah, you get your upgrades as well. I'm sure we should have somewhere we're going to have some upgraded... Have we not been on Fulgora for a while? I'm seeing a lot of module upgrades that just haven't happened. But the thing I'm thinking of is... We've got these other lines of superconductor, which we are currently just kind of stuck and not really using. And I would like to do a similar thing as we just did to the holmium plate. But I'm trying to figure out where, and I think maybe we just do it with the logistic network, because... Yeah, I think we just do the thing with the logistic network instead. Like, if we get rid of both of these, we go here, we go output priority to the science side, and then we just take all of the superconductor parts and put anything else we don't need in the... Okay, let's do it one tile over. We can't quite do it one tile over. Cool. Okay, and we just take everything else we don't want and put it in the logistics network. And now these two guys can be working a whole lot more and just putting any surplus in the logistic network, which is fine. And then I guess down here we could kind of do the same thing. We could do the same thing just in here. This is a good place, yes. Output priority on one side, and then filter specifically for the superconductor things, and then also just grab all the superconductors. And I don't think... Like, I think the only place we are doing logistic requests for superconductors are down here at rare quality, which I think means... we can just have a logistic request, say, here, for, yeah, just a pile of superconductors at normal quality and a pile of superconductors at uncommon, and then we just unpack these things, we put them on a belt, like so. We find the quality upgrade pattern that we liked, which is... Two of these guys, I'm pretty sure these have the modules we want. And let's leave a bit of space. Now we have... do I want more of these? If this is going to be putting on the inside, these are also all going to be putting on the inside, but the stuff coming out of the recyclers is going to take priority over the things the logistic network is bringing in. Okay, oh wait, we actually don't want to do that at all. We want to go, yeah, break that because it's bad. What we want to do is, actually we don't need the item, we just need greater than or equal to rare on the right side. And that's what we're doing. Now we can have another request here. We can take these things out, and we have got for ourselves... we could hit this harder, couldn't we? We could actually run this belt all the way around the other side down here and have more of these here. But I don't think we need to. I think we are going to pretty quickly find... Yeah, get these out of my inventory. I think we're going to pretty quickly find that we are not going to be making these things at the rate at which we are recycling them. Do we have enough logistic spots to be doing this? Yeah, logistic spots are fine. Okay. And then the subsequent consequence of this is, first of all, we're going to get a place where we have a whole pile of rare superconductors, which is nice, except that all the rare superconductors are going down here because we are making a whole pile of Tesla turrets, which we wanted to take to Gleba anyway, which is, that's a thing we wanted to do. The second major thing we're in Fulgora to do, have we actually, is everything still running? Everything is still kind of going? Yeah, fine. Okay, we wanted, and I think we can also just do this here, this is turning into the other spot of logistic request stuff, is we want... Do we need to worry about these things getting quality modules? I think we're going to... Yeah, I don't think we need to quality module these because we don't have... excuse me, please. Oh yeah, we need to set a recipe first. Basically, we're going to do rare quality module 3 upgrades in both of these places. In fact, get your modules as well. Get the things you want, of which we have a large supply. Put these things in your face, put the outputs in a box. Everyone's having a good time. That's what we're doing here. We're going to, yeah, that's why we are requesting all these semiconductors. That's why we are upgrading them to these other levels. We should now be, yeah, using all the kinds of holmium a lot more. We also should have another source of rare holmium, which is lower priority than both the semiconductor upgrades and also the science, of which we are not getting accumulators. Why aren't you getting accumulators? Oh, is this another quality problem? Why are you not getting accumulators? This says, oh, it's because the output is full. Yeah, obviously, this belt is full, this guy isn't working, yeah, we're fine. That's all good. Okay, the other thing we wanted to do is, because Volcanus has kind of taken over as general module facility, we want to pivot all of these to quality modules. So this one is quality module 2 uncommon. This one is quality module 3 uncommon. What? We've crafted a quality module 3. Amazing. Wait, did we not get... We must have got an achievement when we crafted the prodmod 3. Maybe I just wasn't paying attention to it? Lots of research things, lots of chips things. Oh yeah, so at some point we got a... Of course we did, we've already made like 30 of them. So we've got all the Module 3 achievements except for efficiency, which is great. And then, yeah, we're going to pivot, and I think this is also going to be this entire function down here as well. Like, we don't need speed modules here at all, we need quality 1 modules. Same with all of these guys. This entire facility, we are just going to pivot to quality modules because that's all we need. And then I think there's a couple over here that are also doing upgrade things. Are these filters are just looking for anything? Oh no, these are actually checking because we only want... Yeah, I think we can also get rid of any of the uncommon stuff and just look at rares. And then what's this one? This is also the same enable disable, but we're also looking for... Yeah. Okay, quality module 2s. Wait, but at quality? No, not at quality. Interesting. Okay. I'm going to futz around here a bit more. I'm going to make sure that Fulgora gets to do everything. Yeah, pivots its entire module function to quality modules. We are emptying out this holmium supply, which is great, which means we probably shouldn't be capping out on this holmium supply, which is pretty important. Yeah, we are making rare holmium. We are running all... Why are you not running? Copper. Because we should be taking copper out here. We should be getting a lot of copper. Interesting. Why... Yeah, we should be getting copper here. We apparently aren't getting copper here. For reasons I don't get. Okay, oh yeah, we used to be cracking some LDS here, and we needed the LDS. I think what we do instead is we crack some red chips here of any quality? Do we want the copper and things like that at rare quality? Well, we will also get plastic, and I'm pretty sure that plastic is a thing we need for this stuff. Yeah, because we want to be making a lot more of these now. Do I have things that you want? Yeah. Okay, yeah, we're going to pot around and pivot this to modules production. So we made a bit of a mess. I'm kind of fine with that. We're just going to not look at it, I guess. We've got a bunch of things making modules at... Why are you not getting any green chips? Oh, because, yeah, okay, we haven't made enough of a mess. We've got a bunch of quality modules getting made, some of them going in the logistic network, some of them getting directly into the trashing. These recyclers probably also want to get quality 2 modules. We do have a couple of quality 3 rares floating around the place, and also in the requests. I think these are rare. Yeah, some of our quality 3 modules are ending up down here. You're not getting enough red chips, which means this is not a good use of those modules. We should probably move, say, all of these modules down to this guy, and then you can just have more of, yeah, whatever. Okay, and then we've got a bunch of module upgrade requests waiting to happen. We've got these module upgrade requests waiting to happen. How many we have finished? You know, maybe 20 of these, which is fine. There is another thing that we're going to automate in Fulgora before heading back over to Gleba, and that is, yeah, Fulgora. Interesting things. We've got a box full of rare electric engines. We've got a couple of boxes that are catching rare LDS. Somewhere down here we have some rare steel and some rare iron, which do we even have electric furnaces here? I would like to turn more of this iron into steel, because what we're thinking about is other things that would be nice in the general direction of, hey, we're designing some new ships, is, yeah, we're going to put a request chest in here for those 4 things, because I think a thing that Fulgora can make a lot of is cargo bays at rare quality, grabby grabs at rare quality. We're just going to do all of the new ship design for permanent structures and Aquilo and that kind of stuff. Is anyone asking for all 4? No one's asking for all 4. Okay, whatever. Just grab a bunch of that stuff. Let's bump this up to, say, 60, and then the other thing we needed was electric engines, a whole stack, sure, whatever. And yeah, we are going to, in this way, have some cool toys that we can make fancy craft out of if they can get their way to Fulgora. And we should probably, yeah, I think we're probably still... Oh, I've got these. I don't actually want these at all, but I think we just throw these in here, which isn't going to do anything yet because we still need to unlock epic quality, but whatever. And then I think we limit these to 1 stack because we know that we're going to have, yeah, that kind of stuff happening. And then, do we have electric furnaces anywhere is a question. I'm not sure that we do. Fulgora, we do not. Yeah, walls missing repair packs, fine. Gleba missing a furnace, we knew about that. Fulgora missing things, and yeah. So, there is this aspect that all of this iron over here we are currently not catching and doing anything with. But, I mean, we do have steel furnaces, and we do have solid fuel over here. So I think maybe what we do is in a new disaster, we just go, yeah, solid fuel on that side. Grab yourself some solid fuel here, you're probably fine. And we're going to make things worse. Actually, let's go like this. Let's move this entire construction down one tile. So then we can have things. Is this the input or the output? We did get around those around the right way. Sure, whatever. That is the wrong one. I have to just have a talk about getting that around the right way. Okay, we are going to request a bunch of rare iron plate, and we are going to... Okay, this one needs to be here. Yeah, that looks better. So we're just going to be smelting this stuff up to rare quality steel, and then I think this we want to figure out how to circuit network. Actually, we kind of want these two input ones to only work if connect to logistic network, connect, enable if rare iron is greater than, I don't know, 600. We want a bunch of it, but we can pretty happily turn the rest of it into... Maybe I didn't even need to connect those with wires there at all, because we're not doing anything with this. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, we're just going to turn a whole pile of that rare iron into rare steel plate. We are going to have... why are you not doing anything? Rare electric engines? Oh, because I didn't set the... Yeah, you want to be rare electric engines. That's a pretty important gap. Sure. So now we should be able to get a bunch more parts out, which is pretty nice. Cool. I think those are the things I wanted to do on Fulgora. And then, presumably the power grid is stable. Presumably things are still running. I think we've cut the... I mean, using more red chips is good. I think we're still short on low density structure. And that's also, I mean, how these... I mean, let's check if these things are kind of not running, which is a little bit of a shame. But when they... Oh, it's because the scientists are running. Yeah, so I think we're okay with that. I think we're going to leave Fulgora doing whatever it's doing, which is mostly sensible, is converting all the holmium into rare holmium at some kind of exchange rate. Sure, whatever. Let's go to Gleba. Let's hang around until we've got a rocket that we can actually use to get to Gleba. Yeah, okay, sure. Wait, these are the last ones that need quality upgrades. Why are we putting the quality 3 upgrades in the things that can't get upgraded? Oh well. And then, in a surprise twist, I think Volcanus has jammed almost everywhere, possibly to too many blue circuits because we've done too much blue circuit productivity research. Not entirely sure. We've got these boxes that are just, yeah, pulling things off the belts in order to get things flowing again. It's probably fine. Yeah, this one takes a little longer to work its way through because it's got to unjam all that stuff. This stuff is running again. Sure. What are we short on? I mean, also having 850, 450 speed 3 rare modules in a box is pretty nice. Is the problem that these chests filled up? No? Okay, fine. Keep doing your thing, Volcanus. Time to murder some Glebans. Do we murder first and then put the machine back, or the other way around? Maybe both. Maybe we murder and then rebuild the cranes and then murder again. Murder part 1 complete. Let's, oh yeah, maybe we need to make sure that... Did we bring big poles? I hope we brought big poles. Maybe it's just busted further up the line. Yeah, okay. We are back online. We are picking the fruit. We never actually did the box items thing to turn any of this stuff off, so we've been also making... Yeah, we've been collecting the jelly nuts the whole time. Yeah, I don't know if these are going to work at all. If these... They only just have range over the towers. How many did we put here? Like 8? I guess we can have a couple further forwards that will have range on the towers. And then I guess if these are targets that are shooting things like stompers, they will get more aggressive. So now we've got 10 of these there, right? Oh, this is a scary looking bunch of dudes, isn't it? Sucks to be them. They did get through the shield, good job. Oh, and they got more. They've actually... I might actually need to eat a fruit. Oh well. Also out of flamethrower fuel, that could make it interesting. We're fine. I mean, we still haven't used any gun turrets. The Tesla turrets? Are the Tesla turrets? How much are these guys trying to get? Because they were off. How much are you asking for? 7 megawatts of drain. Okay, so we might have to do something about that, given that we've just dropped 70 megawatts onto the grid. That's not really something I was anticipating. Why do we have 20 boilers? Okay, if we've got 20 boilers, we might be able to do something about that. Do we actually need... No, because we said we had about 200 megawatts of power from rocket fuel. We just need to get this rocket fuel into a build somewhere. I think we call this episode here. We've murdered some Glebans. It's still not as nice as we would like, but never mind. I think we're going to call it good. We've extended a bunch of power grid, which they'll enjoy. We've got rocket fuel and jellies, but we're also just junking all the jellies because all the boilers have decided they're going to use rocket fuel, and now they're not looking at other options. Oh well. Human has, yeah, like a couple of decent chunks of science that we need to take back with another 18 minutes to go. Yeah, let's go and do that.